Good morning. This is Reverend Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley. And for those who are waiting for me to come on, I apologize. I had a really hard time my computer connecting to Facebook this morning. So knowing that I am using this system that calls for forgiveness, I forgive myself and I forgive Facebook if there was any implication, because we are one. And so we're beginning our Ho'oponopono meditation, and we're going to be doing this for 21 days. And the 21 days isn't like magic, but what it does is it reprograms your brain. And our brains are like those little computers that take in everything and then absolutely print out that which we are working with. And so the first thing I want to tell you is that we're not only just doing the meditation, I'm doing the whole history of Ho'oponopono each day. And so this series, if you message me your email address, I will send back by email each morning the summary of what we've covered, because as everything that seems and appears simple, it's very deep, and it takes a lot of layers to get down to that which we want to discover and be in our lives. And that's why we're here as spiritual beings, to become the truth of being and the divine being that we are. And so everybody that I know, and including me until recently, thought Ho'oponopono was created by a Dr. Hugh Lin, a Hawaiian therapist. And actually, Hugh Lin worked with a woman named Morna, and it's Simona, I believe it is. Simona. It's Hawaiian, and so sometimes I'm not even going to say the Hawaiian names. I will spare you about about all of that. And she was regarded as a healing priest or a kahuna. And as you know, like shamans, we call them shamans sometimes here, but she was a kahuna, and she knew that what was happening with people. First of all, she knew ever since she was 3 years old, she had come into this life. She had been here many, many times, and she had come into this life to teach this healing practice and become this healing practice. And so her version was influenced by not only by her Hawaiian indigenous roots, but also her spiritual self-help healing group process. And also growing up, she was influenced by her Christian, Protestant, and Catholic education. That's where she went to school. And she also was influenced by the traditional prayers that we do in churches, but also by her Hawaiian prayers. So, and she knew that you have to experience everything for yourself, that it starts with the I power. I am, because there is only one here. And in this web of life, where there is only one, we now know what we do to ourselves and to one, we do to all. It influences that entire web of beingness of who we are. So she describes problems only as we experience them by negative karma. And she says that as the creator of your life circumstances, it is common knowledge, and especially in Hawaii, that you can clear these. Any wrongdoing is memorized with oneself and mirrored in every entity and object which is present when the cause of the has happened. So it's in our consciousness, a lot of it, and the law of cause and effect predominates all of life, that karmic law. This is her feeling about this. So when we go into this teaching, the divine creator, really and truly, as we turn our power over to the divine creator, call it what you want, God, Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, the thing itself, whatever it is, but it is that divine creator that takes care of all our truistic um, um, pleas of all of us. And it's a prayer that is done, and it seems so easy. And I want to also tell you, and I'll be talking more about this, the original process took about, she had 14 steps in the original process. And now those who know the prayer, it is so simple. It refers to that she has honed it down to just a few phrases. And I just want to tell you one more thing. She was also blood. She was blood from the last provincial um, uh, queen, or whatever you want to call her, in the Hawaiian Islands. So she came from royalty blood, and also she knew that there was something special about all of these steps to cleanse the mind, to cleanse the karma from before. And so these steps I'm now going to tell you, and a lot of them and we're going to only concentrate on one at a time. And they are so simple, and you repeat them over and over again. And then we're going to connect and we're going to repeat all of them. But today I'm just going to give you some information about the first one. And the first one is I'm sorry. And what sorry means is I am sorry that I have um, that my karma continues to run me, that I have not released that karma, that I am releasing literally all resistance to that which is preventing me to heal. So it's not just sorry for past things, it's clearing those past things by just embracing the allness of who you are in this lifetime and all lifetimes, if you believe in reincarnation. So it's please forgive me, and it is the greatest healer of self and all. And then the other one is I'm sorry. And then the second one is please forgive me, because we know that forgiveness is that greatest healer of all self and everything. And then the third one is thank you. And it's that thank you, that attitude of gratefulness to creation for healing that is already complete. And it's our job to open up to it. And the last one is I love you. And I love you is that default setting of creation. Once you are one in that love with all, then you are at the oneness and open. So you've been open to releasing all those ideas and thoughts that you've had in your head that have kept you small, playing small, instead of being that expansive person that opens up to everything. And then you have said, I forgive. I please forgive me. And it's not only you forgiving somebody else, but it's all of the forgiveness and guilt and shame that you've held in your beingness forever. And then thank you, knowing that it is already done and complete, because the divine is there saying yes to all of this. And then I love you, which is the default setting of creation. So anyone who has had a difficult situation in their life, when sometimes things are particularly difficult, it might be that you are mirroring that which you need to deal with in yourself or from a previous lifetime. And so when we are in the midst of the moment, we cannot see that it's ourselves that are reacting in these ways. So this meditation will take you down to those layers in this 21 days, and it will take you down to that place of knowing that the divine is I am, and that by saying these words over and over again, and I will send them to you too, but we're going to do them today in our meditation, and we're going to do in the quiet, and I'll repeat them very gently as we go into our meditation. And when we say them over and over, we can connect. We feel like we're connecting to our inner light, and with that light of source over time, patterns in our subconscious mind dissolve. And by forgiving the parts within us that hold those patterns, the person in the outer world regains balance and harmony. So who we are becoming is back to that oneness. And when we say clean, erase and erase, erase and erase, all of those patterns that no longer exist, they no longer serve us, then we find our own Shangri-La, where within us ourselves we process what is exactly what's all about is freedom, freedom to be, complete freedom from the past. So now I'm going to connect, and I always say we connect by holding that consciousness. And by the way, this is another energetic process. So we are actually taking the energy from the divine, putting it back into our consciousness, cleansing that divine consciousness, opening up like a clean slate to receive, to let go of anything that's holding us back, open our hearts and our minds. Because if I say it all starts from the passion of the heart, and we let go of those passions and anything that's holding us back and are open and receptive to a new way of being. And then we thank the divine for knowing that it is already done. It is done, it is done, it is done. And then connecting again in this new beingness, this new, as I say, beginner's mind in love, because all source is love. It is love giving us and love being, and as it is that wonderful flow, we give out that love and it comes back to us tenfold. So let us go right now. We're going to connect. Take those 3 breaths of breathing in. I always say putting them in your heart space and seeing that lotus just open up in your heart space right here and right now. And in the lotus, many times you can hear just the sound of the divine. You can feel the divine energy connecting with you. And whatever is in that center of the divine, that lotus, we just honor it however it shows up. We call it good and very good. And so now we're going to take those 3 connecting breaths with on the in-breath, God is, and on the out-breath, I am. And 2 more silently. And like the ocean with the waves coming in, our breath comes in and out. Now we're going to take that energy from the crown of the head and relaxing our forehead, our crown chakra, opening the pineal gland, beautiful gland that sits in the middle of the brain that creates our intuition. We're going to take that energy and see it going down through our third eye. And you're just relaxing. We can just see whatever colors you want. The third eye is that royal blue, crown chakra royal purple. And just see it relaxing the brows. And then going down that light into our cheeks. And just feel that relaxation in our cheeks with the light just letting go of anything taking you away from this sacred moment. And taking those energy fingers and putting them in our throat chakra, which is the sky blue. And just relaxing the throat. It takes so much energy to form the words that convey how we feel. Then we're just opening and seeing that light going down to our heart chakra, the beautiful emerald green. Just relaxing in. Then we go to the solar plexus and just breathing in all of the great energy to that yellow chakra. And breathing out any angst. And then we go to our sacral chakra, the beautiful orange chakra. And again, breathing out any angst and breathing in the peace and the beauty of the moment. Then we go down to the root chakra and we see this energy just flowing down to that ruby red chakra and breathing in and out to that area. Then we see the energy going down the thighs, relaxing the thighs, relaxing the knees, Relaxing the calves, relaxing the ankles and the feet, that energy going right down to the floor, going all down through the floor to the earth, and just going all the way down and grounding all the way down. Then we see that energy coming right back up through all of the chakras to the top of our crown chakra and just surrounding us in this moment. And now for the next 10 minutes, or actually a little less than that, I'm going to be repeating those 4 statements. So just relax in into the quiet. And if thoughts come, that's okay, just let them come. Breathing in and out. I'm sorry. I am releasing all resistance. Please forgive me. And I forgive all, knowing that there is only the one here, the one I am. As I forgive myself, I forgive all. And I am revealing that healing nature of that divinity. I am responsible for taking care in this forgiveness, in this oneness process for self, and I'm also responsible for all. And I thank you with an attitude of gratefulness to creation for all that has already been complete in my divine patterning as I recreate from that authentic true self who I am. Who I am is that light upon this planet, and all that keeps my light dim peels away during this process. I love you. I am connected with the love that is already there. I am immersed in this unconditional love. And from that unconditional love, I send out that unconditional love. Just keep breathing in. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. 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 Now I will do them each, and then I'll give silence in between so you can contemplate each one. I'm sorry. And whatever comes up for you is absolutely divinely perfect. Please forgive me. And again, whatever comes up is absolutely perfect. And thank you. Thank you, knowing that this attitude of gratitude is creating right here and right now healing that is already complete. I am just opening up to it, whatever that looks like. I love you. Not only loving the self unconditionally, because we cannot truly love anyone until we love ourselves unconditionally. That is where from unconditional love comes from many times. By forgiving ourselves, for recognizing that there is forgiveness that needs to be given to ourselves from ourselves, and then the thanking for releasing it and letting it go. Then we become clean slates. And again, whatever that looks like for you. And now the final words while we are doing our meditation here are cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Erase, erase, erase that which no longer serves me. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Erase, erase, erase that which no longer serves me. And as I leave here today, I am that clean slate, that beginner's mind, open and free from all self-condemnation and world condemnation. I am free. I am the newborn, expecting only the good to be revealed in and through and as me. And one more time, I say thank you, knowing that this process is working beyond my understanding. This simplistic process is already working on the deeper levels of my mind. That energy has already started, the momentum, and it is building within me today and all days. So now I just take that energy from the ground up, from the middle of the earth, as I say, that wonderful golden energy, bring it up all around me through the bottoms of my feet, my ankles, my calves, my knees, my thighs, up through my root chakra, my sacral chakra, my solar chakra, my heart chakra, my throat chakra, my third eye chakra, just relaxing, preparing for the day, being grateful for this time being spent together or coming in later this afternoon, just grateful for these moments of learning and expanding, my crown chakra, and all that energy going all around me right here and right now. If you want information, a condensed version of what I spoke about today, please message us on Facebook with your email, and I will email them out to you. Each day we'll be going deeper and deeper and deeper in this process that has healed millions around the world and continues to give the gift that is so simple and yet so profound as we release the layers that keep us from being that star we are. I love each and every one of you. Namaste. I really and truly shall be here at 9 unless I have problems connecting with Facebook tomorrow. And just knowing you're blessed, and God is